She was asking Kitty, somebody was forcing you to work here? What the fuck? Why would she ask that? That you cannot trust this bitch. I'm being framed. When I was trying to tell Big Eddie, then the robbery happened.
Who's in the room?
Rue and Maddie were chatting in a cafe. Maddie was complaining about Casey's betrayal. However, they didn't know that a real storm was about to hit. Alamo, along with his men, found Rue. He pretended to run into them and joined their conversation. Just as they were chatting happily, Alamo's phone rang. It was his subordinate, summoning Rue under the pretext of work. It turned out that previously, in order to get out of a situation, Rue had framed Magic. A few hours earlier, Magic had found the evidence Rue had planted in a cabinet. Even worse, Magic described the scene of that day to Alamo, and it completely matched the clue that Big Eddie had given, identifying a female voice among the robbers. But Rue, who had lived with the robbers for a long time, had never mentioned this. Alamo immediately realized that there was something wrong with Rue. Rue, unsuspecting, got into the car. On the way, Jacobs took Rue's phone. They soon arrived at a desolate countryside area, where people were already waiting for them. After getting out of the car, Rue was told to dig a hole. At this moment, she vaguely sensed something was wrong, but still forced herself to comply. One of them even told her to dig to a depth level with her neck. Just as Rue thought she had finally finished the task, 3 desperados took action. Rue was buried alive in the hole she had dug with her own hands. At first, she thought it was just a prank, but Alamo was swinging a polo mallet in her direction. At this point, all that remained for Rue was utter despair.